Hey, welcome back. In your previous video, you learned how to create list, how to add contacts to it, and it's time to send newsletters to those contacts in the list. Now, what are newsletters? Newsletters are nothing but those are bulletin that are issued periodically to the contacts in your list. Okay, you stay in touch with the members of your community by sending them periodic emails from time to time, so that they get to understand what you're doing, what are you up to in your own industry, and if you can share case studies with them, if you can share some products. Usually, how do you send newsletters is the general principle is that 3 to 4 is educational emails, and the fifth one will be trying to sell something. So if I want to sell GetResponse affiliate marketing, GetResponse as an affiliate. So what I would do is I would teach them how to use GetResponse as an email marketing tool, and in my second email it would be about how it has helped me develop my own business. And third, fourth emails is all going to be about educating them how to use newsletters, how to use list, how to create landing pages through GetResponse. And fifth one would be, it's time for you to buy it. So that's how you send newsletters. Okay, four educational, one selling. Right now, moving on to this is how the dashboard looks like. This is where we created the list. Right now, how do you send newsletters? You go to email marketing. You'll find 5 options on top: newsletters, my templates, RSS to email, statistics, and preload messages. So we have to go to newsletters. I've already created one. I'm going to show you the example after a point. So if you want to get started with creating a new newsletter, so it's very simple. Create new newsletter. Okay, you're going to do a simple drag and drop email editor. So if you're an advanced user, and you can use the HTML editor if you want, but then just go with the one which is pre-generated. Right now, linked list, this is extremely crucial right now. If you've noticed, these are the 4 lists that I've maintained in my Instagram influencer list. I have somewhere about 800 people. So I want to send newsletters only to these guys. So I'm going to click Instagram influencers. So you can create the list for whom you can select the list from here for whom you want to send the emails. Right, message name could be anything. Let's say this is like a welcome to my new family email. Right now, subject, it's very important that you personalize. Okay, the more personalized the messages, the better the opening rate. That's what the industry standard says. So the usual standard is you just put first name and saying nice to get in touch with you. So if it's going to be let's say Preeta, so it'll be like Preeta, nice to get in touch with you, is what the email is going to display. So this is where you can personalize, select the first name, and then you can just type the subject that you want it to be. Now from, okay, from also is the ID which you want to send this email to, okay, through. So if you notice, there are 2 email IDs here which are automatically generated. If you want to add one more, you can add here. You can add the email IDs over here, and then they're going to ask for a confirmation once you add the email IDs. So it's very easy like that. So from is nothing but from where you want to send the email ID. So I'm going to select Sorav at the .in, and you can also change the reply to if you want to send it to let's say anybody else. Yeah, you have a customer service team, sales team sitting back end, but the face of the organization is you. So you might want to send it from your email ID, and you can divert those email IDs to the sales team or whoever else you want it to be. So reply to could be the option over here, and then you just take the next step. Right, so now moving on to the templates part. Now this is the best part about GetResponse is it has pre-generated templates. Okay, so if you look on the left there, if you're a creative agency, art and entertainment, education, online marketing, so they have different templates for different niche. Right, right, so that's why it makes it so easy, and a lot of people use a lot of templates. Yeah, now if I have to just show you an example, let's say I want to create for a webinar invite. So I'm going to use this template. Very simple, just go use that template. It automatically loads, and we just have to make changes to the elements over there. Now if you look here, it's a webinar invite. You can paste your logo over here. You can add the images through this. Select your image here, and let's say I'm going to use this. Okay, Right. So yeah, if you noticed, it's already generated the image that I wanted to add. Then webinar invite. If you want to make changes, you just click here, go to the gallery here, and put your own picture. Join us for a free webinar with let's say Rishi Jain, the landing page expert and successful entrepreneur. Whatever, you can make changes here. Just simple. Add and subtract kind of setup over here. So landing page expert is what I'm going to put here, right? And this is how you can make changes here. Now this is the most important call to action button. If you want to add a button URL, this is the aspect that you want to put it here. So generally what I do is I add my Zoom webinar link over here, and I divert them to that. So I say click here for your live webinar experience or something like that in the button here, and just divert them to the Zoom link over there, right? So simple option. I'm going to leave it up to you. How do you play around with this tool and try to understand more in depth? But what I want you to understand here is important aspect is you can add more blocks over here. So if you want to add pre-header, you can just drag from here and drop it here. If you want to add few more text blocks, thinking that this is not enough, you want to convey more, you can do that. There's an image block, you can just add an image over here, right? There is an image and text block. So image goes on the left and the text goes on the right. So it goes on and on. You can add a button over here, more call to action if you want to do it. So this is the best option GetResponse provides us. Okay, and if you want to see how it looks in horizontal way, this also you can just click on this button and try to view it in the horizontal mode as well, right? Also you can send a test message if you want to see how it feels before you actually want to go ahead and do it. And next is spam score, extremely important. Okay, spam score is 0, don't go over 5, right? Your email will probably not be recognized as spam. So that's why GetResponse is so powerful, right? They will tell you whether your email is going to go into the spam box. Okay, they have artificial intelligence inside their system which recognize whether your email is if the score of your email is above 5, it's going to go into the spam box of the people. So you have to make changes accordingly. How do you make changes? You add proper text, you do proper spacing, you give enough paragraphs, and you add proper images to it. So this is how you're gonna go ahead and select your spam score, and this will give you high delivery rates as such, right? And then this is how you create the template. And this, I'm just gonna go to the next step. Right, here I can choose the list that I want to send it to. I've already told you, I've already selected the linked list as Instagram influencer. If you want to send it to more people, more lists at once, let's say you're maintaining 100 lists, and if the product, and if you just want to get in touch with the community, you can select all, select all, and just try to send them all. But here I just want to send it to Instagram influencer alone, and it generates the contacts, which is 840 here, right? So you can choose the segments, you can choose the list, you can exclude the list, and then just go ahead. Spam score, inbox preview, unreviewed. So of course it's not even giving me a score because I didn't even write anything, right? It was just the template, so that's why it's just not giving me any score. But once you start putting out your own content, start putting your own images, you can see the scores coming up on top. So this is how you do it, right? So that's about it. And one more aspect of it, you can schedule it. Okay, this is how you schedule it. You can say exact delivery date and time. You can select onto the second, guys. Onto the second, you can select the delivery date and time. You can select the time zone as well. Okay, now two most important and interesting aspect of it is perfect timing. Now what is perfect timing is, it delivers your message when your recipients most likely to open and click. So what they do is, if you have sent them let's say 3-4 emails in the previously, so what the AI tool does is, it recognizes, okay, this guy is opening the emails sent from Rishi Jain at somewhere about 4 to 5. So somewhere in between 4 to 5 p.m. is when the 2 out of 3 emails were open. So what it's trying to do is, they will try to send this particular email only during that time for a particular guy. So powerful, this is so powerful, guys. Yeah, so it's perfect timing. I'm just gonna turn it on. Next is time travel. It delivers your newsletters at the recipient's local time. So if I want to say 9:22 a.m. and if I am maintaining a list all over the world, so in USA it's going to deliver at 9:22 a.m. In India, it's going to deliver at 9:22 a.m. depending on the time zone. So this is what time travel is all about. And then you just schedule. Of course, I'm not going to do it right now because I'm done nothing. So I'm just going to cancel it. So this is why GetResponse is so amazing, right? And you can create newsletters, and you can know about your spam score. You can time travel. You can schedule your newsletters. Okay. One more important aspect is those were pre-generated templates, right? Now if you might have a question that, Rishi, I don't want to do a pre-generated template, I don't want to do it from scratch. So I have a solution for that as well. Okay, so message name could be just, let's say, could be anything. Right, so these were pre-generated templates. Now I can start from scratch, and you will see a lot of options here: one column 3, one column 1, and this is how you can put 3 images and 3 text. So again, a lot of options, and you can just go ahead and go with blank template. And once you're onto this, you can start putting out text. This is what I actually use. I don't use too much of templates as such. If I have some educational emailers, I keep it very simple, and just add one image and I just add one link and add one call to action at the end of it. So that's about it. That's it. This is how I create newsletters from the scratch. Okay, and then yeah, you can go for mobile preview, which is automatically generated on the right. Yeah, what I'm doing here, it's automatically generated over here. This is how the mobile preview looks like, and this is horizontal preview, right? So that's about it. So newsletters, you can do it from templates, you can do it from the scratch, and it's time for you to create your first newsletter. And if you have done it, and if you have linked it to your list, comment below, done with my first newsletter. Okay, comment below, done with my first newsletter. Thank you so much.